We going live, baby. It's Friday night. Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's Friday night. What's going on, everybody? B.O.B. Justin Vakula in the house. Friday Night Live, baby. On the live stream. I'm so excited to have you guys back on the stream with us tonight. If you guys didn't know by now, this channel is all about that money, business, and credit. You know me, Cake Boy Dog, business credit consultant, Justin Vakula, Hurdy Gurdy. What's up, Justin? My personal VP and personal credit consultant. What's going on, Justin?
Thanks. Happy to be here. For those of you new to the stream, I'm here mainly talking about deals, miles, points, and building credit. Specifically building credit for this stream and today's topic.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The journey continues.
The journey continues. We're going to talk about all of the updates that we've got going on our business credit. If you guys didn't know by now, Justin recently started his business. So he recently registered his business. He is live and in living color right now. He's no longer fraud. And now he has started getting his trade lines, you know. Yes, and there it is. You lying. You'll never have as much expensive toilet paper like that ever. You know. Have you seen, Justin? Have you seen that YouTube channel with 2 Chainz called The Most Expensivest? Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. Well, if this is the most expensivest of toilet papers, okay? All right. Yeah. You know, how much is the toilet paper in there, man? But why do we do it? We do it to build our business credit. That's why we do it. Okay.
Yeah, I ended up ordering compressed air, or as they called it, air in a can, and some computer.
You ordered compressed air. You know what I mean?
And white wipes, or dry Wow, it's a mouthful. Dry wipes and wet wipes, electronic screen cleaners.
Dang.
as they are. So my first order with the $11 shipping on the $50 order.
Dang.
it breaks my frugal heart, but
you're gonna have to get out of all that frugalness, man. You're a little too frugal
at that point.
Yeah, you're a little
I have
too
added a little
frugal.
bit to the background, some concert posters I picked up over time, and some retro posters that I had from my past counseling gig. So
very cool.
We're here live. Some more in the
We're doing it live. We are doing it live. I want to say what's up to Ulysses Hill. He says, hey, what's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson in the house. Real G's checking in. Credit nerds are back. You know it, baby.
We are here.
You know we are here. Miss Ivy, what's up? New gig in the house. Hello, everyone. My main man in the house. Man, we got, hold on, man. I'm gonna put him on the screen, point blank. What up? But I heard there's a new, and I got a new sound. And see, I'm not prepared. You know, I had it up, but you know now I got a new sound effect for my main man, and I'm gonna play it now. And you know, this is a sound effect that I was made aware of today. And is it playing? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I don't hear it.
There we go. So
there it is.
Yeah, Points Blank in the house. What's up, baby?
Yeah, Points Blank new video on the Amex credit card changes, and plane was taking off as he started recording. Last time it was a dog. Next, it was a plane. So the outdoors bring some interesting sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
There it is. Hey, it's the only way we'll be traveling, right? We need some planes in our life.
Hey, man, you know. So now that's the plane sound effect. whenever he comes on. Yeah, that's the plane sound effect. Hold on, I want you guys to hear this again, man. Yeah. There you go again. Points Blank, much love to the Cake family. Kevin, Miss Ivy, Ulysses, new gig. How is everyone doing? Blessed. We appreciate you. Start Biz, what's going on? Hello. Melanie Stewart, what's going on? Melanie, did you get your t-shirt yet? Let me know. Let me know how you like it. I got more on the way too.
Yeah, and I'll be able to wear one for the stream when mine arrives. So
exactly. So I got I got the whole new lineup coming of t-shirts. So, we're gonna put one out for the credit nerds, cream team, everybody. Yeah.
And for me, I released a new video on the My Vegas games. It's a great time to play when we're in quarantine here. I'm ready to go back to Vegas, whatever that might be.
They said they were opening. They said they were opening up casinos soon. That's what I heard.
Yeah. We're looking at early June possibly. So we'll see what happens with that.
So can we share a little bit about what's been going on here? For those of us that are interested in the journey of building business credit and how you're gonna get your business to the next level. It was actually a great day for me, like a real big time like learning day for me today. It was by the way, Miss Ivy said, "What's up, Point Blank Travel? Point Blank turned this into a love stream, man."
That's what he said.
You know what I mean? He didn't turn it into a love stream, man. Flying airplanes through the stream. No, man. So
someone in the chat, Chase King. There's Chase King and the Amex King.
Oh my goodness, the Chase King is in the house. Dang. Okay, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But today, today was it was a real beautiful day out here. It was finally one of those days that I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go outside today. That's how I felt today. So I actually decided to leave the house today again. And if you guys follow me on IG, I sometimes post it on there when I'm out and about. So make sure you guys follow me on that. And also don't forget to follow the Cream Team Cakeology Facebook page, because that's where a lot of our collaboration is happening nowadays, because Justin's been posting a ton on the Facebook page about like every step that he's taken so far in his business credit building journey. So he started out. Now Justin, let's talk a little bit about that. How did you start out? So what made you want to get do a business? Was it me? I mean, who was it? See, I've been watching The Last Dance. You know what I mean? Was it the shoes? I mean, was it me? Was it the hat? What was it? Was it the Superman? What was it, man?
Yeah, well, what I noticed when I was using Social Security number for business cards, I was running into some denial as I was getting insufficient business history. We need more trade lines. So the idea was to transform my podcast into a business and register the right way, register with the state, because before I did it in kind of a reverse way, but now I'm following your guidance here in your program on how to do things the right way to structure the business properly. So I'm going now. I registered with the state. I got my bank account, Bank of America, and that's been interesting. I like to start with Bank of America. So I got the debit card. That's good. Everything's good with that. They merged my accounts together. So now I had my old login, the new checking account. They just added it. So that's nice. I don't have to do 2 logins. That's one thing.
Okay, hold on. You're skipping all over the place. I'm not there yet. So you opened a business because you wanted, first of all, Justin wanted to take his podcast to the next level. Okay, and that's what we talk about when we talk about, I don't have a business. I don't know what I'm doing. You do have a business. You do have a business. And thank you, Chase King. You're a character. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get to your comment in a minute, baby. But here go Kevin Jackson. We're fine, thank you. Love stream. So Justin has a podcast, a really good one, and he has a really nice website, Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast, hurdyGurdyTravel.com. as well as
They both work.
Yeah, they both work.
Yes.
They both work. Yeah. We're credit nerds around here, dog. Both those sites work. We're not giving anything up. We're just adding on to it. So whatever domain name used to work, it still work. We just got a new one too. Okay. So Justin has a podcast. Now you would say, "Oh, well, that's a hobby." No, it's not. But Seth Rogen just got $100 million for a podcast.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. He just got $100 million for doing a podcast. Listen, open your mind. Stop living in the Matrix, dude. Okay, I'm Morpheus Bob right now.
Yeah, when Elon Musk said take the red pill.
Yeah, anytime you come to the stream, I only got one color. Red pill, dog. Red pill. Okay. Red pill. So yeah. So now go on. Now so Justin wanted to take his Hurdy Gurdy Travel podcast and he wanted to make it into a legitimate business so he could take advantage of all of not only the tax breaks that he could possibly get if he is spending money on his podcast. Maybe one day he'll buy a light and he can still write it off on his podcast now. You know what I mean? I'm working on him. You see he's got posters in the background. Very nice. People can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. You know what I mean? And that's so true. That's right. It's all about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. I think I'm the greatest thing to ever walk the planet. Now, does that mean that I am? And does that mean that I need to roll over somebody else or anything to do that? No. But that's my attitude. I love myself. So if you love yourself, it also makes it easier to love someone else, because whoever you love, you want them to love themselves too, so they can love you back. Man, it's a love stream, man.
Yeah, so starting and wanting to have a goal instead of, I'm just going to do this for a hobby. It's just going to be something I can possibly make some money, get some business credit, get some bank offers, credit card offers, do a lot with it. So that's a plan that I have. So starting with Bank of America, having that business bank account in order to pay for these Uline purchases and some others as well, to have that business reference that you talk about.
But
sign up bonus as well.
So I mean, you see, Justin, now it's a wonderful thing to be frugal. I grew up frugal. Okay, I grew up in a very frugal household, and I tell you what, it was because of the frugality of my family that we were able to have a nice house, that we were able to because my parents aren't rich, they're just middle class, but they were frugal. They cut coupons and did that, and that was cool. That was cool. But for me, I know how to use my time a little bit wiser. So the 40 minutes it takes me to find a coupon and cut it and save $1 off of those 40 minutes, I done made 40,000. That's what I'm saying. There's a cost, the opportunity cost that's missed. Now obviously if you don't have those options right off the bat, then yeah, you got to do what you got to do, because me too. When you come from the bottom to the top, yeah, you can't do that. But I tell you what, when you get to a certain point where, okay, now I understand that this is going to be my return on my investment, at that point, it makes it a much easier business decision. You know what I mean? So, for example, Justin, so you started your business. Okay. You registered with Incfile, by the way, didn't you?
Right. Yeah, so I used Incfile, registered with the state, and that was, I believe, like an $80 charge filing with the state, which I think was a pretty good deal, especially since it gives me access to the Bank of America bank account and many other things that will come down the road.
Right, absolutely. What's going on, DJ Gaines Bond? Present as always. Hello from West Palm Beach. What's up, David? I'm loving the new profile pic, baby. Catching a live one. What's going on, Eve? Looking lovely as usual. What's up? Glad to have you on. Daryl Shamel, what's up? Hey, Daryl is actually a witness to Red Spectrum. Okay, dude. Daryl,
Red Spectrum website.
Yeah, don't be bad mouthing Red Spectrum, man. Columbus Auto Real G's in the house.
They need a big makeover on that Red Spectrum website. It's really a mess.
Hey, listen, it get the job done, and you're gonna learn that as you go down the credit journey, because the name of the game is try to get things to report. You're gonna be like, oh, anybody got a code, a affiliate code for Red Spectrum, and I'm gonna have one too.
It's just a strange thing. If I'm going to look at a website and buy a product, I want the information to be clear. I want it to be apparent what I'm buying. I want to understand what it is rather than just a very, very confusing
You're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it all wrong. Listen, when you went on Uline's website, was it clear that you could even get a net 30? What was your
not clear? No.
Exactly. No, so when you went on Quills, now when you went on Quill, it wasn't clear.
They're not doing a good job of selling their
did you when you go on Granger, was it clear? Now, would you have now let me ask you this, would you have bought anything from any one of those websites if you didn't want to build your business credit? The only reason you're buying anything,
absolutely not.
See what I'm saying? The only reason you're even there, Justin, is for a trade line. Let's be honest. You don't want You don't want an air compressor, do you, from Uline or whatever you bought?
I would have purchased it from somewhere else.
Exactly. Where you would have gotten a much better deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that was okay. I mean, it's some useful items. It's not as bad as
you're still so young. It's so cute.
And it's like, oh, you could pay $150 for our credit safe product, whatever that means. It's not clear at all as to what's going on.
It's not going to be clear. It's not for that. Chase King, what up, credit fam? Chase King, a new person in the stream. What's going on, Tim? Hello all.
We are offering consulting services, by the way, if you'd like to modify your website and make it more clear for customers.
Well, if somebody's watching, hopefully they will.
If Red Spectrum's tuning in, you need to revamp your website. Yeah, the thing with Uline too is that you used to be able to sign up for the account online, the Net 30 account online. But now that's not the case at all. I was at the checkout and I'm asking you, where do I click to sign up for the Net 30 account? Oh no, you just need to call in. And that was the same with all of the other websites. Well, so that was a strange thing too.
Hold on, Red Spectrum has a choice where they actually have that button though at checkout. So there you go.
Oh, they're a step ahead.
They're a step ahead, dude. See, you gotta look through. You gotta read between the lines. Right now, you're just a baby, man. You're just a baby. Hold on.
Yeah.
We'll get you together.
Call in. It was a little bit of a hassle. I was like 10, 15 minutes on the phone reading my address, and they had to transcribe the information, verify it. It's like if I could have just filled out a form online. It's like UBS, they're sending you this paper application in the mail. But that's even better than doing it over the phone. At least I can write the information. I don't have to read it to someone. Oh, was that, I say Bravo, B, apartment B, and C? Like, no, Bravo, B.
Yeah.
D, Delta.
Chase King says he's got a lot to talk about. Well, let's hear it. That's what this stream is about, is we want to talk about business credit. Right now, Justin is sharing all of his lovely experiences as he starts building business credit. So Justin right now is a new person that's just getting into business credit. Okay, he's my main man. He's my VP, so I'm coaching him. Okay, and it's really adorable how he views the world of business credit as the same as a real world. No.
Yeah, and I did spend the money on NAV as well. I was a little bit resistant.
See what I'm saying? But still, he's spending money.
$20 a month for the credit monitoring. Oh, I already have credit monitoring, but
NAV it's $50 a month, dude.
Component. Oh no, I did the business builder, not the loan component. There's a component that you could spend $30 extra a month or so for loan offers, but I'm not interested in that. So I just got the business builder. It says it reports, if you go on nav.com, it reports to the
Yeah, but that's $50. That's the $49.99 one.
No, actually it did a different product, so maybe the rates have changed over time.
The business builder is $49.95. Melanie says, I'll check my mail today, so I'll let you know Tuesday. Okay, let me know, Melanie. Melanie a player. She done gave me a different address. She don't even live there. I feel you.
It's like a PO box or so.
Hey, yeah. Chase King said, "Been around, bro." And by the way, Amex King is on my shit list. Oh man, what did he do? You okay? Okay, yeah. You know I was. Hey, yeah. Funny. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah. So the idea here is that I'm signing up for these tier 1
Joe
accounts
Rogan. Yep.
The tier 1 accounts to enable some of the better accounts in the future.
That is a good attitude to have.
That's why we're messing with all these things. And I'm looking at Nav here. So I registered Hurdy Travel LLC, and it's showing me information from business bureaus, whereas the free product doesn't do that. And
well, I know that, but did you get the $49.99 business builder though? That's the thing.
I'm going to load that and see. So it's
Hold
showing
on,
me Dun and Bradstreet.
I'm gonna pull it up here on the screen right now. So
Experian and Equifax.
Yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, now let's take it from the top now, okay? So Justin started his own company, Hurdy Travel Podcast LLC, for his business, all right? And he's been going and he's been getting accounts that he doesn't need, and he's been spending money so he can get trade lines on his business credit. So they will report. And why is he doing that? Because as he goes down the line, he's going to start getting more and more accounts that are going to be more and more useful. As they go. All right, that's how the game goes.
Okay, so they charged me $95.98. So they gave a discount on the first installment, the first quarter late payment. So okay, it's around $30 a month for the first payment. It's quarterly. Actually, no, I know about 20. Yeah, about 25 a month. Yeah. With the discount, it's a 20% discount when you first sign up for it, and then the fee will go up just a little bit from there.
All right. Well, the business builder part of it, I believe, is $49.99, which is the business credit builder. Yeah.
Business Boost is the exact plan that I've signed up for. I'm looking at the settings here.
I don't know if they report though. You got to double check that. Points blank.
Yeah, they do.
Points blank said, Cake I turkey taking you heard the plane in the video today. I thought I was wrong, so I didn't edit it out of the. You did a good job. See, Justin actually told me about it, and I was like, hold on, let me. I need to know this information so I can get my sound effects ready for you. You know what I mean? Cause yeah. Cause this was the one I had for you first. You know.
Yeah, and with all this, I want to be sure that I'm making a prudent investment rather than just lighting money on fire. So I'm being careful about what I'm doing and signing up for. Like I saw one website, it was Summa Office Supplies, and it was like, oh, you can buy an ebook for $150, and it's like, well, is that really needed when you have the other ones and you're actually getting product and something useful? Yeah,
but those are iffy if and when they report. Then you're gonna run out of. Hold on, let me get this dog out of here, man.
Yeah, what's going on with the dogs?
Yeah, now I can't even get the dog out of here, man. Okay, all right, there we go. Oh dang, the dog keep coming back, man. Holy mackerel, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, the reason for that, Justin, is that you're gonna run out of accounts real quick that are gonna help you build. And it's gonna take you a while. So listen, you'll understand in a little bit why Summa, why Red Spectrum, why what is it called, Strategic Network. Why all of those things. Okay, you'll know in shortly.
Yeah, and I was looking at some of the tier 2 as well. There's like Dell, Newegg, Amazon, some of these others that can be more useful as well, which is nice. And
but you don't get approved. But that's the thing, though. You don't get approved for those, Justin, until you have a certain amount of trade lines.
Yeah,
that's the point here. So that's the point. So if you apply right now, so for example, you got Uline, Granger, and Quill that you ordered from, you're done. Okay. If all those report. And then you apply for Newegg, you're going to be declined. Okay, you're gonna be declined because you don't have enough trade lines. Josie, what's going on? Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We appreciate you having you on the Friday Night Live. If you guys didn't know by now, we talk about business, credit, and money. I'm B.O.B. Nothing But The Best. My main man, Justin Vakula. If you guys are liking the stream, please make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate you. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as Justin's, which is Gurdy Travel Podcast.
Yeah, so we're looking at getting some of these tier 2 and some better accounts as well. And I also uploaded my other podcast, the Stoic Solutions podcast. And what I saw on there was, even though I've received business cards from Chase, Wells Fargo, American Express, and some other issuers, that didn't report. So it was either maybe I used the social in the past and that's why it didn't come up. So I'm doing things different and in a better fashion with Hurdy, because I'm looking at the Stoic Solutions podcast, and I've had that for over a year, and I only see an Experian score. I have an Experian score of 90 right now, but nothing on Dun & Bradstreet, nothing on Equifax.
And that's the whole point, Justin, is that it's very difficult to find accounts that report to your business credit bureau. It's a very specific genre of credit. So, as we report, believe me, you'll start to understand that more and more. And if you guys are building a business out there right now is the time to do it. Okay. This is what I like to talk about. So, hold on, let me get to a comment that's going to explain a little bit more. Yeah, 40K, baby. You know how we rock. Points blank in the house. You know it. Who else is in the house? Look at Points Blank got a whole bunch of people shouting him out.
Yeah, Burst Biz, welcome to the chat. A new viewer there, Burst Biz.
Yes. I ain't new. I've been around. Ask me, what's up, baby?
Yeah, we also have the super chat feature here. So if you'd like to support, it's bad time.
Hold on, are they calling the?
What's going on? Are they calling the show? No. You
I don't think so. Hello? They too scared to even talk.
Oh, okay. We have the super chat feature on the bottom of the screen under the chat, so you can send a super sticker or a super chat to support the stream if you find some valuable information. That can
if you guys want to put some gas in the beans, put it on the chat, baby. Hey, Chase King. He said, Chase King says, I've had a DNB number for many years, but I never really got into business credit. I've had tons of business credit cards with a PG for many years. Okay. So, Chase King, you need to revive that business credit up and actually see what's going on with it. Okay. Because there's going to be a lot of opportunities for your business even without a personal guarantee. Especially now since you've got, and I hope that the business credit cards that you got, that you actually used an EIN and you used your business name and you applied on your business. So if you did that, then all those things should be reporting. So make sure you join our Facebook group too, Chase King, and then you can ask all the questions you want on the group. The link is in the description below. And we really get into all the details there. Justin is posting like crazy. We got Bo Knows on there. We got the whole crew on there. And everyone's really just helping each other, because I think Bo just started a business. So everyone's just on the same wavelength here and just helping each other get started with their business credit.
Yeah, and some of what we're doing is without the personal guarantee and on the business side, which is really interesting, I think, because it gives you more. Because with personal credit, we run into speed bumps as well, where we're going to get hit with the too many recent inquiries and face declines. So having other options with business credit, and that's one of our main themes, having different options really gives us a lot of power here to leverage 0% APR, to get sign-up bonuses, to get bonus categories, whatever the case is.
Hey, Melanie, I feel you though. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Melanie, a G. You know, don't let that profile picture fool you. You know what I mean? You know, as cute as cute as she look on that profile picture, she ain't giving you her real address. Shoot, I don't know you. I don't know. You want to send a T-shirt? You send it to this other address, okay?
Yeah.
I love it.
Uline just came next day. I ordered from them. The shipment already arrived. Quill.
Hold on. I'm glad you mentioned Uline because Ulysses is asking what is Uline, Justin. So explain a little bit about what Uline is to Ulysses.
They are shipping supply specialists. So they sent me a catalog with my box, and you can order all kinds of shipping supplies, some office supplies. You see here.
Should I pull them up on the screen real quick?
Yeah, you can maximize me. They have all kinds of shipping boxes, tape. We're seeing wood pallets you can order.
Yeah, if you need a wood pallet, order it from there.
Boxes, mail.
That I only order toilet paper from there, or I order I order like paper towel, toilet paper. They got cleaning supplies. They got a lot of stuff in there, man.
Stretch wrap if you need that. Pallet cones, edge protectors. So a lot of warehouse stuff. Disinfectant, humidity control, silica gel, foam rolls, foam sheets. So lots in the catalog.
Yeah, but really. What's the main reason you're even messing with them?
Yeah, so we're doing this to get the trade line to report to business credit to strengthen the business profile.
Right. So that's the main reason.
Yeah, so I got the shipment there. I established the Net 30 account over the phone, so it's terms, and you have to make the payment within 30 days in full, and then it reports to one of these business bureaus. So that's what we're looking at. So Quill, Uline, Granger, and Nav, I've done those so far. So hopefully things will be reported in short order, and I have that Bank of America business account. And also with Bank of America, it was an interesting situation as
What was the situation, man?
The situation.
You know the situation.
I applied for a business credit card. I've explained this before. And they gave me a pending saying that we cannot give you an unsecured card, that you need to open a CD. And the CD will secure the card. So the CD was a 13-month CD that they wanted. So I put $3,000 in the CD to have the card rather than just a no and a decline. So it's about that 13-month. They sent me a letter. They said your 13 months are coming up, and you can call us or visit your local financial center. So I called, explained the situation. Yeah, it's a bank. They give it a fancy name. I explained the situation. They made an appointment. They said you need to go in branch to sign the paperwork, and I said okay. It's set to mature May 27th, so I'd like to make sure to do the paperwork before the 27th. Okay, no problem. So I go
Bank of America, and the one you bank at somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right. So I go in and they tell me, oh, sorry, we can't close the CD today because you'll face an early penalty. You have to wait until after the 27th to cancel the CD, and there's a 10-day grace period. So they wasted my time because the phone rep could have said, oh, you need to wait. There were many occasions they could have done that. I didn't know. How could I have known? So I'll have to visit again. I scheduled an appointment for after the 27th inside of the 10-day grace period. So if you're out there and you're looking to get a Bank of America credit card, once that CD matures, you have to actually wait for the date and then cancel it within the 10-day grace period. There's the plane. You're having too much fun over there. and thanks Burst Biz for the donation, $19.99.
Burst Beezy in the house. Thank you. We appreciate you.
So
8 points.
The CD
8 points. Hey, you know he had to tell me. He told me at the very last second too. So I had to get the airplane sound effect in like record time. But luckily I got it. You know what I mean? Chase King says, I don't have enough trade lines, but I just got approved for a 6K Shell gas card. Yup. So that's the fruits, Chase King. Okay. So you've obviously had your business for a little while. And in just having a business for a little while, even if you don't do anything, after 2 years, and if you've kept your business up, right? After 2 years, companies like Shell will just give you a credit card, even, because they say, okay, well, he has a real business, and you might not have a lot of trade lines, but you might have a few good ones. Okay, so that's the beauty of business credit as well, is that right here, Chase King, you got a 6K shell card, and that's one of the ones that Justin is going to get to as he goes down the program. And in case you guys are interested in building your business credit, you can always reach out to me. I do have a VIP business coach, business builder plan where you guys talk to me directly like me and Justin talk, and we get your business on, okay? If you guys are interested in making money as a broker and want to get in the business credit game, also reach out to me. YouTube at cakeology.com, and we can talk, definitely, because during this time, everyone is looking for, hey, what can I do from home? What can I get into? And if you have interest in credit, you know, if you already have a little experience in this stuff, you need to get with me, and you know, a partnership is possible. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do right from home. You don't have to go anywhere, or you know, once everything gets better, you can do right from your laptop. You don't have to worry about an office. You don't have to worry about this or that. No overhead. You know, you could just work from home. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunities out there, man.
Yeah, and you're looking for people to help with social media and promotion as well.
Absolutely. You know, we've got positions available. If you're good with social media, if you're a web developer, if you're a good assistant, a researcher. I mean, there's a lot of different positions that are available, especially in sales, in customer service, because for anybody that is a part of our organization, it's a part of the services that I offer, we make sure that customer service is our number one priority. Okay, I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, you know, I just got to log in, you know, because a lot of companies, they'll give you just a login. Here's a login, and here's a website. Thank you very much. Go ahead and figure it out. Okay, but what if you want somebody that really has the ins and outs of it? You know, what about somebody that's more personalized? And why I say that is because it makes all the difference in the world. Okay, it makes all the difference in the world. If Justin got a login and the login said, hey, go to these 3 sites and figure it out, I don't know, he might have given up right then and there and said, hey, there's no net 30 here. But he reached out to me, and I said, Justin, have no fear. This is business credit, dude. It's all, you know, it's all nerd stuff. You got to call. It's all changing. Yeah,
this is a parallel world that exists, you know, alongside of personal credit, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah,
Feel
so
me, baby.
BOA, you just have to wait on that CD. And that's what I ran into because I didn't have the business established. I didn't have the trade lines. That's why they're making me go through this, opening the CD and filling out the paperwork and 2 hard pulls and all of this. So there are a lot of benefits for having the established business and doing things the right way, rather than, oh, am I going to be approved? I don't know. We could approve that approval, improve that approval.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm looking at doing here. More options, especially now we see Chase clamping down. They're saying, oh, well, we're not going to be giving out business cards. But if you have the credentials, if you have those trade lines, they'll be able to see that, and your approval chances will very likely go up. Chase, U.S. Bank, Bank of America, they've been tough for people just using fresh EINs or fresh socials.
Absolutely.
Or just socials.
Am Floyd, what's going on? Hello. Who's got some questions out there? We got 9 real G's in the house. We appreciate you guys joining us on a Friday night. We're having a good time.
Good time for questions. And an interesting thing in the chat here, Home Depot Pro Net 30, they don't ship to virtual address. You have to use your home address. So that's a good tip. Thanks for that. I've been using my home address for everything, for business. I've been doing that. I learned in the personal credit game not to use P.O. Box. That's created some confusion, especially with American Express. I changed my address to P.O. Box, and they didn't like that, and they sent a letter in the mail that said, hey, we need a physical address. So anymore, I'm just using the physical address, and I just have mail forwarded to the P.O. Box. Oh, we lost your audio there, Cake.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
What you did
Chase
there.
King says Uline is awesome. Ulysses says, okay, now I know. And Chase King, yeah, exactly. Chase King's had his business for over 8 years. So, yeah, absolutely. So that's going to happen. And Floyd, I just had an issue with Home Depot Pro for Net 30. They don't ship to virtual address, so I had to use my home address. Yeah, absolutely. So, what Home Depot Pro is, what it used to be is SupplyWorks. Okay, so they changed it to Home Depot Pro. All right, which is very cool. And later on, Floyd, that Home Depot card that you have there for Home Depot Pro, you're going to be able to get a card that you can go right into Home Depot and use as well. So that's going to turn into that card, and that card is what's called the Pro Purchase card, baby. You know what I mean? So yeah, holla at your boy. The She Fleet,
the Shell Fleet, the Shell.
Oh, the Shell Fleet. Okay, all right, yeah, the Shell Fleet. Yup, absolutely. So yeah, and that's why you got it, Chase King, because Chase King has a limo service that caters to high-end clients. That's sweet. So he needs that gas card legitimately, you know what I mean? So that fits right into his business. That's why they gave you that $6K, because they want you, while you driving around, they want you to hit that Shell, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know with the personal that we run into some limits as well. Once you're in this game for some time, you're going to run out of options with personal cards, or otherwise your options won't be very good. I see people signing up for like the PNC Bank card of like $150 sign-up bonus, and that's just extraordinarily low. But some business cards out there giving you $500, $750 we've seen recently. Some really big sign-up bonuses and that 0% APR. The 0% APR is much easier to come by on business cards compared to the personal.
Absolutely. All right. Well, peace and love to you, Chase King, and we appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Everybody, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys do have questions, put them in the chat right now. We're talking about business credit today, and we also take questions on all things credit related. If you're going through something, with your business, I want to know what you guys what's going on with you guys today.
Yeah, today's the 22nd, and you have about a week left to apply for an American Express card because they have this promotion. You get 3 extra months to reach the sign-up bonus. So my plan is signing up for the Plum card, the 30,000 spend goal. So instead of only having 3 months to spend 30,000, I'm looking at having 6 months to spend 30,000. So that'll give me a little bit more wiggle room to do that. Because if you use a referral, and I have many referrals on my website, especially for American Express, you get a $600 sign-up bonus for spending $30,000, and then 1.5% cash back on everything. It's not the greatest, but I want to get all the cards with American Express I can, and the Plum is definitely one of those. So I think this is one of the best times to apply for the Plum card. So that's my next application. That's what I'm looking at as some of these business trade lines start to establish. What are you looking at? What cards are coming up in your future, Cake?
Right now I'm just laying low on my cards right now because I have so many of them. I've been getting a lot of other types of funding right now as we're trying to expand our business. The response right now has been pretty big. So, what I do full time is business credit. What I do full time is help entrepreneurs to become successsome. So, this is not a part-time thing for me. YouTube is something that I wanted to get on to provide, some information, provide some positivity, and just come out and, build a community. But for me, it's all been about the clients. Me personally right now, I've got all of the cards that, I'm working on business cards right now for my business. Okay. So what I'm interested in now is getting, those cards that turn into everyday use cards. And you'll get to that point, Justin. But these are cards that start out as fleet cards, start out as MasterCards, but they turn into actual credit cards, and which are called everyday cards. I know you look like, what is he talking about? But this is the world of business credit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's what I've been focused on.
And
Point
the
blank.
UBS application? Have you received the UBS application?
I have not received it yet. Justin, Points Blank says, Justin, I really enjoyed listening to the interview for your podcast. Cake, when can we make a third spot for the guest appearance? Anytime, man. You too busy, man. You know, you know, you too busy flying airplanes. You know the number, dog.
Yeah.
You know all that. I'm ready.
I can't see myself going so long without applying. I want to try to get as many cards as I possibly can. Now I'm waiting a little bit of time for US Bank. I'm getting that American Express card, and then after the Plum, the plan is to get that UBS card before July, and then Altitude Reserve. I've been wanting to get that for a while, but it's just a matter of time with US Bank, as they're a bit stricter about their approvals. So
Absolutely.
Plum will work well. I love American Express because they're not giving me hard inquiries. They're just soft pulls, so I can get them in between other cards. I finished the sign-up bonus on my Business Green. I believe 25 or 30,000 point sign-up bonus on that. And the Delta Business Gold I'm almost finished with as well. So continuing to rack up the points and miles and getting the cash back as well.
Good stuff. Miss Ivy says Michigan extends a home stay order till June 12th. Dang! Michigan's not playing. My main man, Hail Razor in the house, baby. Shout out to the money team. You know what's up. Hey, if you guys didn't know by now, my main man, Hail Razor, also has a YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. He talks a lot about, you know, some very, very interesting entities. He's very much into helping people establish their business as well, but he does it, you know, through other instruments to make sure that everything stays utmost private. And you know, he does a great job. So some great information there on other aspects of your business. Check out my man Hail Razor, baby.
Oh, there he is, 16.5K subscribers.
Yeah, but he ain't playing. Hail Razor ain't playing. Did you see his hold on, let me go on. Let me pull his channel up since he in the house. Let me pull his channel up, man. Everybody subscribe to my main man. You know. Get with it.
Oh, he has a lot of different topics on his channel, I see.
Yeah, he does. Here you go, right here. Hold on, let me bring him up. See, this the time you can use to talk now, Justin. You know I like that. Okay, there he is right there. Look at him. Protect yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know. Another question that I had. I don't know if there was another one in the chat here. Yeah, there was another question in the chat. The question is from Am Floyd. Is it good to have a lot of business credit?
Is that for me? Is that you want me to answer that?
That's for you. That's for you. Yeah, that's for you.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me say this as poetically as possible. Let me bring this comment up. Is it good to have a lot of business credit card? Is it credit or credit card? Either way, it's about options. It's about options, Am Floyd. That's what it's about. That's what life is about. It's about options. Okay. So, and me and Justin mentioned this, you know, in before, you know, when the pandemic first started. And we said, hey, you know, wouldn't it be nice right now if everything just went to all kingdom come? At least you could retire off a Uline account, at least. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, listen, call it what you want, but Uline gave Justin, Justin just started his business last week. They gave him $1,500. Okay, they're sending him stuff out, and they don't know him. You know, so he could retire off the air pressure thing right now if he wanted to.
Compressed air.
Yeah, he could retire off the compressed air right now and just say, "I got what I wanted. I'm done with Uline." Nah. You know, of course, you know it's a joke. You know, but what I'm saying all this to say is that this credit that he has, it has nothing to do with his personal name. All right, he didn't get any type of a soft pull or a hard pull or any kind of pull on his personal credit, and he still got $1,500 right off the bat with Uline in case he needs it for an emergency somewhere down the line. It's about options. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, and I have a stack of cards. I don't think it's going to hurt to have so many cards. I mean, there might be a point where you might determine, oh, it's too difficult to manage all these accounts. Like, oh, I have 30 accounts, 40 accounts, 20 accounts. That's up to you. I don't find it to be so much of an issue. I designate one day of the week to look at all my accounts to make it paid off. So I just go down a list and make sure everything is paid. And I use Evernote to keep track of when I signed up for accounts. I use the program travelfreely.com. That keeps track of my annual fees, and it keeps track of the dates I applied as well. So if the annual fee comes up, then I have to make a call to the retention team, ask for an offer, think about whether I want to keep the card. I think it's just so exaggerated. There's some people out there, oh, it sounds like a lot of work. Oh, it doesn't seem worth it.
Hey man, there's people out here that say getting up and going to the other room to find the remote is a lot of work, dude. So I don't know what what I mean. So listen, a lot of work, whatever. Chase King says, I've been using the Amex Gold for 4 points on fuel and the Chase Business Preferred for paying some owner operators for the 3 UR points since it's travel. Sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's called being efficient.
Yeah, I do find work to be a lot of work. So some people out there, especially if you're working...
Exactly. Thank you, Justin. That's a very good comment right there.
Like maybe you're getting like 10 or 15 bucks an hour.
Yeah, work is a lot of work.
Taxes, and then it's like, how many hours do you have to put in to buy that plane ticket? Whereas I signed up for a credit card, I reached a spending goal, and it was funded through points, and I paid next to nothing.
Exactly.
And I just put the spending on that I'm already doing, some effort to reach the sign-up bonus, but it's just really exaggerated, I think, out there. Start with one card, build from there, and I just want to keep going.
And take it easy.
I'm hungry for the points and miles and the cash back and all the savings. And all these pandemic bonuses on cards and category bonuses and discounts and deals, it's just really never ending. It's great. It's a fun hobby, too. I really like it.
It is a fun hobby. Points Blank says, all right, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm trying to be a part of the credit Avengers. Absolutely. Listen, I got some new shirts coming out, too. They're hilarious. You guys are gonna love them. So yeah, hey, listen, if you guys want to be a part of the, because we got a lot of YouTubers in here, and let me know, man, because I'm gonna make a shirt with everybody on there. If whoever wants to be on there, if you got a channel or something, let me know. Whatever. Daryl says your business credit lines amounts adds value to your net worth. Absolutely. Thank you very much. This so eloquently said. All of this right here, this is value that is added to your business. All right. So, that's available to you. So you got that $1,500, Justin, off from Uline. You got that $1,000 from Quill. You got that $1,000 from Granger. See, you gotta keep it in perspective, Justin. We're talking. Everyone's talking about these $600, $1,200 stimulus that everybody blew up over, But this stimulus is available to anybody that wants to get their butt up and do something.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about that.
If you're really new to it, I mean, even a card like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, they're giving you 60,000 points. You're paying a $95 annual fee. You could cash that out and get $500 right there. I mean, I'd encourage people to use it for travel. Of course, you're getting more value, but there's just so much you can do. Open a bank account and get $200, $300 here. Sign up for a certain app and get free stock. All kinds of different ways. Using plastic to get credit card rewards and make payments and saving some money there. As I was saying, going to the grocery store and just walking out with food I don't even have to pay for because I'm purchasing prepaid cards and getting points on my Amex Gold card. Saving on gas. There are a lot of things that can be done out there.
Absolutely.
especially adding credit cards to the mix.
Chase King says, points blank, travel, my brother, you would make a great addition to the Credit Avengers. Absolutely. You know how we roll, baby. You know, I'm pretty see the love in the love stream. Chase King says, you are kidding me. Do you know how many times I watch Point Blank Travel? What's in my wallet? Those videos are fire. Heck yeah. You know.
What's the timeline? What's the timeline looking like? So I got this, the Quill, the Granger, the Uline. When does the tier 2 process start?
Well, now, Justin, you hurry up and wait. You know, now you will figure out what I'm talking about when I say you're gonna need these other vendors, because you know, now just you wait for it. You gotta wait till they report now. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to be monitoring nav.
Yeah, so you're going to be monitoring nav. You're going to be waiting for things to report, and then once you have built up, you know, a number of trade lines, then you'll be able to move to the next level. All right. Mm-hmm. So in order to move to the next level, you need to have 3 trade lines reporting to Dun & Bradstreet, at least 1 or 2 reporting to Experian, and at least 2 or 3 reporting to Equifax. So, you know, then you'll be ready to do something. We'll see how
it goes.
Yeah, exactly. So, and now's the time to ask questions, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming on that 9 o'clock hour. And look who's in the house, Mr. Mentor. Of course, peace and love to you, Mr. Mentor. What's going on, baby? Pink Lady, what's going on? You know, hey, Pink Lady, you know I got the Detroit cake shirts coming out soon again. I got a whole new batch coming out for the ladies too. Some real nice ones. Yeah, some real nice ones. You're gonna love them. I'm gonna make sure the ladies get them too. Okay. Who's got some questions? It is the 9 o'clock hour. You know who we are. B.O.B. Nothing but the best of the best. Cakeology here, baby. We talk about that business, that money, and that credit, baby. That's what we're about here. Hurdy Gurdy, also on YouTube, Hurdy Gurdy Travel Podcast, and Justin Vakula. He specializes in that personal credit realm. We're here every Tuesday and Friday night. Today is our Friday night live stream, so please make sure you guys hit that like button and make sure you guys comment if you have any questions below. You talking to some real credit nerds over here, some real G stuff over here. So if you guys want to take advantage of it right now, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. My program is $14.95 down and $2.99 a month. Okay, so if you want to be a part of the program, that's what it is: $14.95 and $2.99 a month for 12 months. That's how the game goes. But on the channel, we're giving away free game. Now, obviously, we're not giving away all the tips and tricks and secrets and all that, because I got some secrets up my sleeves, to help you get there faster. And for anybody that joins the program, I make sure, if you spend money with me, you get a return on your investment 2 or 3 times that. Okay, so I make sure of that. Pink Lady, what's up?
Yeah, we do have some questions. There's a question here from
Daryl says, I can max out my business cards and doesn't affect my personal scores. Man, Daryl, you on top of it. Business credit lines over time and 3 times higher than personal cards. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, from my own experience, from my own data points, helping hundreds of customers with their business credit, coaching people on a regular basis, having good personal credit, of course, you need that. But having good personal credit, the same person with the same score can go in there and apply for example, a business line of credit, okay? And they will, if they apply with nothing on their business credit, 9 times out of 10, they're going to get a lower limit. Okay. If you go in there with good personal credit and good business credit, so meaning, okay, you apply for a line of credit in your business name, and they're going to pull your business credit and they're going to pull your personal credit. Okay. You still get it if you got good personal credit, but you'll get more if you have good business credit to go with it. So I say, why not? And I'm not talking about a little more. I'm talking about a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, and it
You
speeds up
know,
the process too, as you're looking for personal scores around like 725, 750 to get more of those premium cards out there, rather than just settling for the low cards that don't give you much of anything in return.
absolutely. It's a love stream, baby. And Floyd said, if someone would do a PG for their business, can they remove the PG after the business becomes established? That is a great question. Um, for the ones that we do PGs for are your big boy credit cards. Okay, so you got your
And
Chase
that's the
cards.
personal guarantee, right? The
It's yeah,
personal
exactly.
guarantee.
Personal guarantee. Okay. For those particular cards that we do a PG for, you cannot remove yourself once you've been added. Okay. But what you can do is you can apply for a different product once you feel that your business has established enough credit. Okay. You've established enough credit. You've been in business. You've been in business for 2 years. You've got 2 years tax returns. You've got 2 years income statements. They know you're not fraud. Then go for a product that doesn't need a personal guarantee. That's how you roll that. Great question, though.
Yeah, and what I've done with Amex and Chase, as I've mentioned, I've used my social security number to get business cards with them, and they've been okay to do that. But that's not a guarantee, as we talked about. Chase getting stricter, and some other banks doing that as well.
Absolutely. Chase King says, Cake, do business credit cards report to business bureaus? Absolutely, they do. But you have to be, once again, you have to be careful choosing the card. There's a couple out there, and from the top of my head, it's that dang Capital One, that Spark. Okay,
Yeah,
I hate that card. Okay, and I tell you why. Because it pulls all your bureau's personal, and it reports to your personal credit and your business credit. Okay, so except for that one, if you look at your Chases, your Amexes, your Bank of Americas, your other big bank credit cards, they do report to the business bureaus and they do not report to your personal credit. That's what you want. You want the credit card to not report to your personal, but you do want it to report to your business credit bureaus. That's the power of having good business credit and good personal credit. Okay, you guys don't know
yeah,
how.
you're right.
Yeah, you guys don't know how good you have it, man. You guys do have no idea how good you have it. I'm talking about this is just money that's just there, just by being disciplined and building your credit. I mean, where else in the world do you guys know that people are literally dying to get to the United States? Literally. Okay? Why? Because because of these opportunities that are not available elsewhere. So if you guys are already here, if you guys are already in the game, you don't know it, but you born rich. It's
Yeah,
up to
the
you to
Capital
mess it.
One
The
card.
game is for you to lose, dude.
Yeah, the Capital One Indeed reporting to all three bureaus and appearing on your personal credit report.
And they
All the
they
Capital One
pull
credit
all
cards.
three bureaus, Justin.
Yeah, all three. Yeah, all three. And then it's
ridiculous.
Discover and TD Bank are two others that also report to personal. So if you're looking at being under 524, staying under 524, not having the marks on your personal credit report, then you want to avoid Capital One, TD Bank, Discover, and then do some research before you apply for business cards, because all business cards aren't necessarily as you want. Even UBS, there's some talk of UBS also reporting to personal if you got the UBS business card. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm happy to be the data point on that one, because I think it's the deal of the year.
Absolutely.
I got my paper application and we're ready to go for July.
Hey, Ulysses, man, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, baby. For some reason, it didn't come up on here. I don't know why, but I appreciate you, Ulysses, for the $2.99. Hey, listen, since you super chatted me, it hit me up on YouTube at cakeology.com and put in there a shipping address for a Cakeology t-shirt, and let me know what size you wear too, baby. So I'm getting that out to everybody.
Oh, another thing to mention for those in the business credit realm or the business realm is that There is another overlap of the personal. Sometimes when you're opening checking accounts, business checking accounts, I tried to open that Bank of America checking account, and they told me I had to unfreeze my personal credit reports as they needed to do a soft pull to open the checking account, which was different. I had some of them frozen, and I needed to unfreeze it, and then they had to run it again.
Right.
So they're overlapping. So it's more important to the personal credit, because if my personal credit was in the trash, they'd probably just say no, and then my dreams would be dead. With
they're checking your check systems. If you've written some messed up checks, then you can forget it. You know what I mean? You're not getting.
Well, it was even more than the check systems, because they pulled Equifax, personal Equifax.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right. But it depends on the bank. So in this case, it was both check systems and Equifax. So, hey, Suave, what's up, baby? Late but checking in, best of the best. You know it. Hey, listen, if you guys didn't know by now, Mr. Suave 99 has a YouTube channel as well. Make sure you guys check him out and support him. He's putting in a lot of work. He went live the other day. I was on the stream, having a good time partying, so it was all good. Appreciate you, Daryl. Chase King says, I have amazing business personal credit. I'm 42 and had credit since 19. You've been doing it big for a long time. As you can tell my name, I have over 100K in credit cards with Chase. I'm a private client with Chase. They treat me well. Listen, absolutely. And I was telling Justin that it's a whole nother level when you're a private client. You know what I mean? You walk in there and they treat you like gold. So absolutely. Chase King says, I don't have a Spark card. I have Amex Business Gold, BBP, and the Chase Inc. Good. Well, good. You don't need the Spark.
Yeah, I don't really mind. I don't really mind the Spark if it has a good sign-up bonus and you're after 524, so you're done with Chase, you're moving on. It can be okay to get that Spark card, but it will interfere.
You're right. It depends on where you're getting it. Yeah, I agree.
So I got it. When I got it, it was a $500 sign-up bonus, so that was pretty strong. It's hard. It's not as easy to find sign-up bonuses like that, especially later on.
Well, but I just don't like the fact that it reports to my personal credit, and they pull all three bureaus, so it's a big hit for $500.
Right, it is. It is because then you're running into the too many recent inquiries.
Exactly.
And playing games of like, oh well, my TransUnion's been very active, so I need to find someone that pulls Equifax. Oh well, Capital One pulled Equifax too. Oh, they pull.
Dang, Miss Ivy, what you trying to do? Look at that sticker Miss Ivy put in there. That thing's sweet.
Oh. Yeah, thanks for the donation.
Oh man, we got to do a Voltron like that. We're gonna do a credit nerd thing like that. Oh, that thing is pimp.
Another thing about Capital One that I don't like is that they're unwilling in many cases to extend credit to people who are deep in the credit game. So,
dang, Miss Ivy, $49.99. You big pimping, baby. I appreciate you.
If you have an extensive credit history with Capital One, they could just deny you for having that. Oh, you have 15 credit cards. Nope, we're not taking you. You have a really good score. No, we're not taking you. So they're more of like the subprime audience, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Suave says, not sure if you said it, but most credit unions don't report business credit cards. So be careful and make sure what you're applying for reports. Absolutely. So yeah, you do want to double check and make sure that they report. And it's all about what you're trying to accomplish, you know what I mean, and where you want them to report, So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chase King says,
important to do the research right before you apply.
Chase King been in the game for 23 years.
Yeah, some people are in groups and they're talking about, oh, I applied for a card. Was that a good decision? Or they have like basic questions about it. It's like, no, do your research before applying so you know what you're getting into.
S House in the house. What's up, baby? Hey, Heezy. I'm gonna make a Cakeology New York hat. I'm gonna make a Cake New York hat. I'm gonna make a Cake Detroit hat. I'm gonna make a Cake New York hat. And I was thinking about you. When I make that hat, I'm gonna make sure I send you one, baby. Appreciate you joining the show.
On the credit union, I haven't seen anything special with credit union cards. I haven't really looked into it too much. So if someone had a good card out there, I'd like to know about it. but it can also be hard to get in with particular credit unions because of geographic.
I mean, I like Navy Federal, and Suave did a whole live stream about Navy Federal. Navy Federal is my favorite credit union. Navy Federal is dang near my favorite bank. And I told Suave, I said, and Justin, you should know that we financing our whole presidential campaign off my 0% Navy Federal card, if you didn't know by now.
So they do give the big limits. I have seen that. So if you're
Man, big limits is an understatement. You can go in there with a 6 something and come out with 25 G's. Shit. Nancy Ivy saying, let's show some love to Cake and Justin. Appreciate both your time and acknowledge. I appreciate you too. Most importantly, entertaining. Hey, well, thank you. I'm pleased to entertain, and thank you for that 50. Okay. I see you appreciating my entertainment too.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan. I haven't been a fan of Navy Federal. They give you the big limits, but the one question I have for a lot of people who praise them is, what are you actually doing with the limits? I think that most people out there aren't actually using the credit limits, and it's just like, oh, LOL, I got a big limit, but you didn't get a big sign-up bonus. You're not. Well,
listen. If they're not using their limits, then they're missing the point. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you think that, hey, okay, well, you got a high limit, great. Okay, well, cool. If that's what you want, cool. Go on ahead and go back to sleep. You know what I mean? But I can't retire off that.
Yeah, it's a question of what are you giving up in the process. Like some people, they go nuts about, oh, look, I get 5% back on gas with this particular card. But my question is, how much are you actually spending in gas? Is that really a big return? Like maybe you're spending $100 a month and you're getting 5%. It's like, okay,
yeah, it's about what you. Yeah, it's about what you're trying to accomplish, man. S House says,
I think people can do better in many cases.
Yeah, S House says, some of my family and friends ask me, what is the purpose of getting a lot of credit cards and having so much credit? Hey, if they asking you that, they broke. But they don't know.
They don't understand. They don't understand the game.
It's not. They don't understand the situation. And we talked about it earlier, and you know, and it's not about the credit; it's about the options. You know, listen, when this whole thing started a few months ago, it was a possibility that the whole thing could have gone left, and I don't know if it still might. But I tell you what, I want those options. You know, yeah. I ordered everything I could from Uline and Granger and Quill. Why? Because I could max those accounts up and it not affect my personal credit. Yeah, are they going to charge me $12 for shipping? Yeah. Is it going to be more expensive? Yeah. But for me, I wanted to keep my utilization where it was because I'm trying to do the other things. I'm actually using my credit to make the right investments where, hey, you know, I'm going to grow my business. That's what I'm using my credit for, is to grow my business. You know, every dollar's got to make more dollars. You know, a dollar that's just sitting there is just wilting away. You know, if your dollars ain't out there recruiting other dollars, then you got it all wrong, baby. Because your dollar losing value every second. You know, like I told you. Yeah, like I told you before, you're gonna get the red pill over here. So if you want to save your money and you know, all this and all that, I got my money in the bank. Okay, your money is worth less today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, inflation's definitely real. Yeah, a lot of people in the blue pill world about thinking of credit as, oh, you're going into debt. Oh, you're buying things you can't afford. Oh, how are you going to pay that back? And I think it's a reflection of a lot of people who poo-poo credit, because if they had credit, you know, and I've heard this from some people.
I agree 100%, Justin. I think you hit it on the head.
Would spend too much, and then they get into interest, and they're paying late fees and all of that. That's not the game. The game is to use these programs and use these rewards to our advantage and leverage this money, right?
Absolutely.
That's what we're doing here.
Heck yeah. So Chase King said, I just opened a savings account with NFCU. Listen, you need to get a credit card with them, and they've got a lot of great loan products too, baby. So S House says, what's up? You know, I'm gonna come out with the Cake New York hat is coming, so I'm gonna make sure when it comes out, I'm gonna send you one. Suave says, Redstone Harvest card is a good credit limit. Man, he busted out with Redstone Harvest on you, dude.
Redstone Harvest.
Suave didn't bust it out with, dang. So Redstone Harvest card is a good limit credit union card, but it doesn't report, And Navy doesn't report business cards. Okay. It doesn't matter if they report or not in that situation. They're giving it to you, right? It's money. It's a credit you can use, right? Use it for your business. Think of something. Get up off your butt. If you can't get off of it now, you might as well forget it. They're trying to lull you asleep with $1,200, dude. If you don't know what this is by now, you're never gonna know. This is where kings become kings, and broke people become even more broke. See, you got to think about it like, you know, if you were the ruler of the world, you know, as the ruler of the world, you know, there's fixed resources on the planet. So first of all, you can't have all these people running around. So if they want to be free, let them be free. Let them eat cake. You know what I mean? So, and everybody else, let's give them $1,200. Oh, they want more? Okay, let's give them another $1,200. Forget it. That's nothing. $2,400. You bought somebody. A lazy person. You bought them. Let me say that. Because now you've got them used to that now. Okay, well now they're just going to keep giving it to me. You know, they're just going to keep. I don't really need to do anything. You know, I'm cool watching Netflix. And that's I think that would be and as the ruling party, you know, thinking like that, that's what I want. That's what I want. You know, they tell you there's enough out here for everybody, but there's not. There's too many people on this earth. We already messing everything up. You better wake up, dude.
Yeah, it'd be a terrible waste. I mean, I said when this whole thing started about what are you going to do with your time, make sure to use it well. Don't just treat it as, I'm just going to sleep all the time and just veg out on Netflix. And
I've been more busy now since ever.
I've been aiming to be really productive. I've been studying poker like no other. Just listening to a lot of content. Is that something I do for income? So I've been listening to a lot of content while I've been playing PC games, and that's been pretty fun. So mixing the work, the leisure, the study, and also playing online poker too, rather than like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to take all this time off. Like, okay, we can have leisure, but we don't want to be too far in one direction. Not too much work, not too much leisure. We want to have a good balance to things.
Suave says Navy has decent sign-up bonuses, and when comparing to banks like Chase, the big downfall is the reward. Man, we ain't worried about the rewards. We ain't worried about none of that. I want that 25 G's. S House says,
so good. If you're able to use it, and leverage the money, that's
I
great.
want it anyway. Like I said, forget about able to use it. I want it. I just want to have it, knowing that it's there. If something goes left, see, for anybody that's not out of the mud, they're not gonna understand that. Okay. If you've just grown up and you know everything's just always been stable and lovely, then great. You're not gonna understand this. This ain't gonna work. You're not gonna feel this. But anybody that's been through it, and you got a car with 25 stacks just in the back, just in case something go wrong, man, it is necessary. It's most necessary.
Yeah. I have a lot of high limits without getting any Navy Federal cards. I plan on getting some in the future, but I'm not in a rush to get them because I have other options first. It's like even with just some other cards I have, it's like 10,000, 15,000 limits, and now I have about 20, 25 cards. So I have a lot already. I'm looking at the flagship card with Navy Federal. They used to have a sign-up bonus that was 50,000 points or $500, which was pretty nice. But now they tanked the card. It's giving absolutely nothing. It's just 3x points on travel, 2x on everything else. Looking pretty terrible. The More Rewards card is a $250 sign-up bonus, pretty small, and the Cash Rewards is only $150. So those cards are looking pretty weak. The flagship card was pretty decent, but now without the sign-up bonus, they just mysteriously removed it for some reason. Maybe the pandemic. It also went away in like December, January. They brought it back, and now it's gone again. So I'm just not really excited about them.
Absolutely. Points Blank says another great stream. We appreciate you, baby. 8K Visa cards. You know how we roll. Suave. Redstone, baby. Chase King says, talk about dollars. I sold my stocks 2 days ago. The market is too high. Wall Street is losing his mind. You haven't seen the market bottom out yet with all the number of unemployment. Listen, man, that's why I don't mess with it. I don't own a single stock. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't own a single stock because I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play with. I'm not gonna play that game because I don't know that game. That game, that game is played on such another level that I'm gonna stay in my lane. And I don't need their 10%. I don't need the 10%, dude. I don't need your 10%. I don't need your dividend. I don't need your 2% dividend. I don't need it. I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna invest in my own. I'm gonna invest in my own stock. You understand?
Yeah. Some people who do the day trading, they invest all this time and research in these huge corporations that have tons and tons of money to use. They're still not beating index funds in many cases, right? They're not beating S&P 500. They're not really that much ahead of it. So many people, especially in the FIRE community, the Financial Independence Retire Early, they're suggesting just park your money in an index fund, a good index fund. Like VT Sachs, maybe VOO,
the people
for the long run.
The people that are making money in the stock market are the brokers. You guys understand that? People, do you know what hedge fund managers do? You know, I'm sure you guys have heard of, you know, you guys watch Billions. You know what I mean? All those billionaires, hedge fund man. Do you know what they do? Okay, they're making money off of your losses. You understand? Because they just get the commission. They just making that little bit off of every trade. And there's trillions and trillions and trillions going through the machine. So when you take a penny off of that, it turns into billions, dude. I'm not playing that game personally. You know, you can if you want.
Yeah,
but I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Without the expertise, some people think, oh, I read this little tip or I saw this article, so all of a sudden I'm an expert and I'm just going to put all my money into Microsoft or something. You know, it's like, well, that's not a good way to go about it. So hopefully people in the chat aren't doing that, and you're doing a lot of research and being very careful about getting into the market if you're there.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, that's how I feel, you know, but, you know, there's more power to you, you know, it's all good gravy, baby. Daryl says, preach. You know how we roll, Daryl. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Listen, if you watching this channel, if you subscribe to this channel, and you can't handle the truth, you might as well unsubscribe right now because you're not going to understand. Okay. Exactly. You got to have some security. You got to have some leverage. You know, and Suave said it best. He could live for 2 years off the NFC card with no income.
If he's just a bust out.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, if something happens, you know, at least you could buy groceries and pay the minimum.
Yeah,
you could live off of it.
Because at some point, the 0% APR intro offer runs out if it was even there at all.
It doesn't matter at that point. If you're trying to live off something, it does. I don't care. Even you could charge me 21, whatever the interest is. It's all good. I still got groceries. I pay you $30, $40 a month. Yeah,
you could run it up if there's like this absolute catastrophe. That's certainly a thing.
But that's what you prepare for, though, Justin. That's you know, that's the whole thing about it, is that, you know, when you bootstrapped, you know, when you're self-made, you know, you have to think about those things.
That's an interesting thing. So I suppose we do have the option to hit the nuclear button or the nuclear button, you know, and say like, okay, I'm just going to run up everything because I'm in such a terrible situation that's unrecoverable. Like we always have that option, and here's like 200,000, 300,000. Yeah, that's right. We do have that option.
That's right. Now, let me say this, Justin. Yeah, well, let me say this. What if it's something that's something that has to do with your health, God forbid, or the health of someone that you love?
Medical issue.
Yeah, or something like that. Are you going to say, oh, no, I don't want to pay the 21% interest, so I'm not going to go ahead and get this procedure or get this medical help? No. Charge it up to the sky. No, Nancy says, my favorite show, Billions. You know how we roll.
Yeah, that's something good to think about. That's for sure. A little bit of security.
A little bit. See, Justin, you know, I don't know what your upbringing was. You know, we haven't really got into that yet. You know what I mean? But the red pill, and I'll say this, because you're here and you my main man and you part of the ticket. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we gel. We have good communication. That's why we're together on this show. You know what I mean? So. But I'm saying all that to say is that when you've come from situations where, you know, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, you know, it's good to know, hey, if something goes way left, I got Navy Federal to save me. I still got 25 G's, baby.
Yeah, and that's the benefit of having many cards too, because I think the very blue pill way, to use that term again, of doing things is that people only have one credit card, and it's like, oh well, I'm just going to get my 1% back, I'm just going to get my 2% back, and they're not really making anything from it, and they don't have those options. They don't have the ability to just travel on points and pay next to nothing, so they're really missing out, unfortunately. But I guess there have to be some people who don't really, they make it work for us in some way.
Absolutely. As Heezy says, you hit it right on the head. A lot of people have to lose money for them to make money. Listen, man. House.
Yeah.
House, baby. Listen. That's a situation in life, period. Okay? Everything has to equal out. That's the one thing I did learn from my years as being a nerd in high school and in college, is that both sides of the equations have to equal out. So when you take away from one side, you gotta it gotta be taken away from the other side, and or added to the other side. Okay, so in order for someone to win, someone has to lose. You understand that, right? Okay, because it doesn't work that way. If everyone's winning, then that's not how the system is made, baby.
Yeah,
you know?
And I feel really secure in the credit card game too, because people just don't have that discipline. You know, as I said, there are people who say, I just couldn't do it, I would spend so much. People just aren't doing the analysis, they aren't doing the research. So because those people are messing up, because the people don't have the discipline, all the money the banks are making from interest, all the money they're making from the fees and the late charges and all this other stuff. So we can win because other people are losing in the system. We could educate, right? We say, hey, everybody in the chat, make sure to do well and do everything great. But unfortunately, not everybody's going to do that. And some people just don't care. Like at the poker table, so many games I've been in where guys would just announce, hey, I just don't care. I just want to gamble.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know that person's going to lose all their money the fastest.
Yeah.
You know, and once somebody says that at the table, then all the sharks, they just get comfortable. They order. I think I'll have another drink. I was gonna get ready to leave, but let me. That's where you turn and be like, "Excuse me," you know what I mean? "Excuse me, can I have another glass of wine, please?" I'll be staying a little bit longer.
I've been there many a session where I would say, like, I have a tentative quit time of 11 p.m., but the game is so good, so I'm going to stay as long as this person's still here.
Exactly.
And eventually, you get that spot and get the money. It's like we're not bad for doing this. Why not take? Why not?
No, because you're fulfilling. They have an objective and you have an objective, and everyone's winning. You understand? So they're in it to have fun. They're in it to gamble, and they know they're not a good poker player, and they have a certain budget.
They don't care.
Yeah, they have a certain budget. That, hey, okay, I'm going to lose 500, I'm going to lose 1,000, and I'm going to say that, hey, I had fun and I played poker and that's it. But then there's then there's cake and HG with fangs out, but that's our purpose though. We're predators. That's our role in this life. You have to be. There's predator and then there's prey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
you've taken the blue pill, dude.
Even the casinos making so much money.
Oh
Like,
my
I
God.
would get rewards from the casinos, free stuff and free rooms, and even then there would be the critics. It's like, oh, don't you feel bad about doing that? It's like, oh, let's play the world's smallest violin. Like, how do you think they
feel bad? I'm like, dude, there's a Venetian hotel in Las Vegas, and we're not in Venice, dude. Do you understand that? Do you know how much money? You understand? Do you see that there's a treasure ship with fire blowing out of it right now down the street? Better get out of here, dude. Chase King said, hold on, let me read this comment real quick, Justin. Chase King said, let's put it another way. I bought Tesla. Okay, well, yeah, that's cool. I didn't make no 10%. I made, well, cool. And that's great. If you know what you're doing, then wonderful. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm speaking to those individuals that, you know, didn't get lucky like this. Okay, so you got Tesla, cool. But what about all the other losers? I might not know about, I didn't get Tesla. So what about me?
Yeah, it's so difficult to time the market. You know
what I
mean?
mean?
To be right twice. The time to buy and the time to sell, right?
Hey, man.
It's very hard to do that.
Hey, man, remember we had that, you know, you ever try to catch a falling knife?
Yeah. Congrats, though, for those who have when S House put in for the Chase Freedom Unlimited. They gave me 1,800. I feel some kind of way about that when they gave the last few cards 5,000. So Chase doesn't give the same credit limit for every card. They'll give you a certain amount of credit limit according to your income and other factors, and then that credit limit will be between the cards. So if you report an income of 50,000, they might give you a total credit limit of 25,000 across cards. So some people would have to call in and reduce credit limit on some of their cards or reallocate credit limit to have a higher credit limit. But it's nice that you got approved and you didn't get declined. But at some point, say if you get a card with 15,000 credit limit, another one with 15,000, you might have difficulty getting that third card if your income is somewhere around like 60,000, as generally they only give up to half of your reported income.
So Suave said the platinum is only 5.9. That's sweet. 5.9 if you don't, and you know that's that platinum Navy Federal. You know, hey man, that's all day. Some stuff go left. I'm pulling Navy Federal out, dude. I'm not gonna miss no band. I'm not gonna miss a band's payment, dude. You know, I'm not gonna miss a band's payment. Hey man, so S House is Justin. Did you read this one already?
Yeah, I already addressed that one. Yeah, we're coming up on time, so yeah, we're happy to go into overtime. It goes by so fast. We're already about an hour and a half in.
Chase King said S House. The reason might be because Chase only give about 50%. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They should have
we're on point there, Chase King.
Okay. Oh, see what I'm saying? S House making bank, dude. S House not.
There's so much randomness. So much randomness.
Yeah, it's all random.
How they're giving out the credit limits, and you know, Bo Knows was talking about he got a pre-approval letter from Bank of America in the mail, and then he actually got declined. It's like what? So those pre-approvals are qualified. Like, don't mean much.
Hey, S House. That's how, Justin, I want you to listen to this too. My very first credit card that I got, they offered it to me when I was in college, right? And is the very first application I'm filling out. And so I read the income thing, and it, you know, I ain't making nothing. I owe money. I'm in college. I'm like, I don't understand this income thing. So the girl that was there, because you know at that time they have people at the campus. You know, with the applications. Here, you want to fill this out? So I'm like, listen, what do I do about this income thing? She said, well, you could put in there, you know, what you think you might make this year too. You know what I mean? Your projected income, right? Projected it. So I said, oh, projected income. So on my very first credit card application, they said, what's your income? I put 600 million. And they came back with a car with a $500 limit on it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what was that answer, right?
So that just lets you know a little bit. Yeah. Chase King said the market is not for everybody. You're right about that, Chase, because someone got to lose. Someone buying where you selling. You understand? So I might not be a smart man, but I know how the market works. For you to be able to sell, someone has to buy. There's market makers, market takers. You know what I mean? So while you sold at 700, great for you. But somebody bought at 790 and lost their what when it went, if it went down. I'm not saying Tesla did, because I know Tesla's still up off of 790. So it's not that, I don't follow it. Yeah, I follow it because I'm a student of the game, because I love the game. I love how these Wall Street boys just raking them. I'm talking about just barbecuing them. And who are they barbecuing? Me and you, the regular man. They're not losing any money. Oh, what happened? You lost some money? Okay, well, don't worry. Here's a $2.2 trillion bailout, and you'll get most of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to do that if I could just, go to a roulette table, max bet, and then all of a sudden the casino's like, oh, okay, here's a bailout.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Justin, you lost. I'm sorry, you weren't playing well, and we think you played too risky. But don't worry, here you go. And not only that, but the money that you probably would have made if you won, we're going to give you that too.
Yeah, it must be great to have that big free roll, right? That's the ultimate free roll there. Yeah. All the risky business procedures and the lending crisis and all that nonsense, and Wells Fargo opening 55 accounts in your name even though you didn't consent to it. And,
exactly. And what they get? They got to we have to restructure. Oh, okay. Me and you would have been under the Fed prison.
Yeah.
As Hal said, I was just joking, guys, but thanks for the help. You know how we roll. That's what the market. That's what the market isn't. That's right. You're right.
Yeah. I really think that's.
See what I'm saying? Chase King queuing. And if you're queuing, then God bless you. I'm coming to your barbecue because I'm queuing too, but I'm just not queuing on that market. But believe me, we barbecuing, dude.
Yeah, post pandemic will be good, but we'll just stay at home for now. Say no to the delivery guys and all the Tinder activity. Just staying in. I'm on my own here. It's all right. Yeah, stay away from that. Absolutely. All right, that should be good to wrap up. We're over an hour and a half in, but it's a good live stream, and I'll hopefully have some more updates for our next stream on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, right? So if you're not already subscribed,
21 G. Yeah, we still got 21 real G's in the house. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Me and Justin will be back on Tuesday. In the meantime, I will be releasing videos for sure. I know Justin has released podcasts already and has a new one coming up. Yep. If you guys didn't catch the last one, it was with Points Blank. A real good stream. You guys get to know Points Blank and stuff like that. So check that stream out as well.
Yeah, thanks Nancy, Ulysses.
Thanks Ulysses, appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
and whoever super chatted me today, YouTube at cakeology.com. Whoever super chatted me today, I'm gonna send you guys a t-shirt. So make sure you guys reach out to me, YouTube at cakeology.com. And leave me your shipping information.
All right, you could use that Uline shipping material from the catalog here. I have a lot of styrofoam eggs, I think they're called, the packing supplies, those things here.
Oh, yeah.
Ship it. The things we do, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
All right.
Thanks, Ulysses.
All right, if you could play us out with some music.
Thanks, Chase King. He says, I love the show. Everybody have a blessed night. We appreciate for hanging out. So everybody stay safe out there. Stay protected. And, peace and love, baby. Peace and love always. Above all.
I have about 10 days to spend $150 at the grocery store. So looking at doing that pretty soon. I have some more grocery points to use before the end of the month. I've been getting a lot of Mediterranean stuff, some hummus, some tabbouleh salad or tabbouleh. I'm not sure.
Yeah, tabbouleh. Yeah, I had hummus today.
Grape leaves.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Yeah. And of course the rice cooker as usual.
Yeah, Mr. Mento, I appreciate you, baby.
I got
Point blank.
basmati rice, jasmine rice.
Oh man, basmati rice. Yeah, I made basmati rice the other day with chicken curry too.
No,
Peace and love. Peace and love.
gobi.
No, I'll make aloo gobi again. Mr.
Aloo
Mentor,
gobi.
peace and love.
I
K
get
Jackson, good night, baby.
my once a month aloo gobi thanks to American Express Gold Card.
Absolutely. That's hilarious. Chase King.
$10 credit.
Absolutely. Peace and love, Melanie Stewart. Peace and love. We appreciate you.
You like that from a breakage perspective? Instead of them just giving you $120 dining credit for the year, they give you the $10 installments every month.
That's horrible because you're never going to use it. Only you're using it. I don't think I've ever used it.
Don't let that go to waste.
Yeah, no, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's gone. I never use it.
Platinum shipping credit, the cell credit, the streaming credits, all things.
Man, I don't use any of it. I've got all those credits. I don't use any of them.
It's so sad to hear that.
Well, don't be sad because I'm using my time. Believe me, to whatever those credits are, I'm not missing them. Trust me.
I just stopped at Indian Hut on my way back from the grocery store.
Man,
I placed
you
the
stopping at
order when
Indian
I
Hut?
did
I'm
it,
trying to
the
get a
checkout.
chef. You know what I mean?
The Indian Gordon Ramsay.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're up for paying the like $6 delivery fee, that's always a thing too.
Man, anything under all those type of things, man. God bless you.
All right, have a good one. We'll see you all Tuesday.
What's the famous line? You know what? You don't never say the famous line, man.
I'm
gonna have to take that off of your shirt.
I did. No, I did. I said, can you play us out with some
You
music?
didn't say it the right way though. Yeah, I'm playing now. No, man. Come on, man. You supposed to, like you used to, man. What happened? You sound
play us
all. See, now you missed your cue, man.
It's been a long day.
I know it has.
Cleaning my computer with the air in a can from Uline. You know?
You know something? You actually had the nerve to ask me, should I resell the air?
Oh, I think it's a great opportunity. Actually.
Oh
I
my
think
God!
If you can find things from there that you don't really need, and you
Oh,
can just
Lord.
resell it, then that's saving money. It's a great idea.
Yeah, okay. Well, those 3 hours that you spend doing that, okay. Good luck.
Oh, it's not going to take that long.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace and love, baby. I'll see you on Tuesday, Justin. Oh, he just broke wide. Look how he left his face. Have a good one. I'm out. Look at that. He just broke wide quick. He was like, oh, he ain't talking about here. Yeah, with a big old smile. Look at him. This is how he left the stream. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out of here.